it up close.
So you're enjoying yourself.
Wow, yeah.
I'd like to start out by thanking the professors who helped me create this wonderful works of art. I have Frank Shaw, Mary Kay, Carolyn Kaler. Where is Ed? Ed is invisible, but he's over there. Oh, there you are. And Jim Turner, I don't think he's here yet. And I'd also like to thank the gallery practice class for helping me set up. They did a fabulous job. Before I start on my artwork, I'd like to talk a little bit about myself to help explain where I'm going. I have always had a passion for art. I started out in elementary school drawing portraits from magazines of famous people because at the private school I attended, we didn't have an elementary art program. Coming to Bethany College, I started out as an elementary education major with a mere hobby for art. I wasn't going to stop it. I was just going to do it, but I was really focused on teaching little kids. That summer, I went to a summer camp and continued working with kids. I started to get more involved in artwork because I would draw their portraits during the week and then give it to them as they left. However, that would not prepare me for the year to come. I came back for my sophomore year I had already gotten a job as an RA, and I was ready to man the all-girls Animarm dorm and keep everyone in line. However, within the first 2 weeks, something drastic happened. I not only went depressed, but I went suicidal. I had to go home for a week. And during that week, I learned a lot about myself. I learned that portraits and drawing was not just a hobby anymore. It was a passion, and it was a language, a way of expressing myself. And I also realized that it would be the art education program at Bethany that would help me become who I was meant to be. This assignment was one of the final paintings Frank assigned in the intro to painting class, where we could draw or paint whatever we wanted. It just had to be a certain size. So, me being I'm not normal, as most of you know. I drew the eyes, I painted the eyes, I put the painting on the floor, and then I poured blue oil paint all over the canvas. Because I wanted this painting to show that emotions can be an onslaught. They can leave you dripping wet. They can weigh you down. But when you can't feel them, and in some cases you either feel all the emotions or feel none of the emotions when you're depressed, you feel like you can't move. You're stuck there. The original goal for me was to paint myself as a gypsy. But then I realized, no, this is more of an identity issue. Whereas I'm on one side, but I'm also on the other. I came to the realization that it's kind of the need we all have to become like Alice, to want to go into a mirror and become somebody else. But we need to realize that we have a world around us that just hasn't been brought to life yet, that we have to work with what we have, we can't just run away, and that sometimes looking in the mirror we can see potential that we didn't know we had. So that was pretty powerful. Which leads me to my final painting I'd like to talk about. I think that we all go through different trials, and none of them are the same. But we all have to go through a firing process. In ceramics, you make a ceramic piece, and it's wet, and you have all this potential for it, and you want it to do all this stuff, but it can't hold anything yet because it's not solid. It hasn't gone through anything to make it tough. It has to go through the kiln, which is a fiery oven, in order for it to become something strong that can hold anything, any kind of liquid. It can be a dinner set, but before that, you can't really do much with it. It's symbolic of the spirit of somebody that even though they're going through hard times, they have all that potential inside to be able to fly, to be able to breathe fire, because dragons, every different story, they can do something else. Breathe fire, or ice, or fly, or they can do anything. At this point in my life, I felt like I was ready to tell a little bit more about me actually thinking of committing suicide. I chose a knife, a mask, and a teardrop. This painting is called The Release because I have finally realized at this time that in order to reach out and to get help, you have to be able to release yourself. You have to be able to cut away the mask you're hiding behind and let everyone else see what's going on for you to find your path again. So, and even though it hurts, it's for the better.
It's only a paper bin hanging over a cardboard sheet, but it would be make-believe if you believe it. It's only a canvas sky hanging over a muslin tree, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believe it.